Andy Pierce here from Me and My Golf with the Full Swing Kit, talking about why you should be thinking about having some kit like this to help you with your game. Now, we have done literally thousands of golf lessons, and the one thing that we are very confident at is that when somebody comes for a lesson with us, we get them better. We guarantee that we'll get somebody better on the day. Now, a lot of golf improvements, a lot of golfers struggle when they go away from a lesson because they haven't got feedback. Now, when they're in a lesson with us, every single shot has feedback. So therefore, you can make the necessary adjustments to actually make the improvements. But when the golfers move away on their own, often they're practicing without any feedback. And this is where the Full Swing Kit comes in, because let's say you're working at your club path. You're working at trying to get the club path a little bit more neutral because it's a little too much to the left. You can position this behind you on the driving range. You can get the path only on there. Every single swing that you can do now, you have feedback. It might be 3 degrees left. Okay, that's great feedback. I need to feel that the club is working a little bit more from the inside. So there's no wasted shots that you have from this, and this is why we love using the Full Swing Kit and why we recommend it for you guys, because you can see the improvement in between the coaching sessions as well, which is just crucial.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, look, there's some key numbers that we want to. I'm going to go through a few of the club data numbers that we really like to look at, and you can go onto the carry, Andy. But if we look at the consistency, that's the biggest question we get asked. How can I be more consistent at golf? Well, if we think about it, consistency is how we control this thing, the club face. So the face to path is something which is crucial for you to check when you're hitting shots, because if you've got a big difference in your club face and your path, you are not going to be consistent. You're going to create a lot of curve. If you can keep that number a lot smaller, you're going to be more consistent. And then we want to look at the club path. Andy mentioned that already. So if your path is left and to the right, this is your bias in your shot shape. So if you're having that path a lot to the left, there's a good chance that your shape is going to be a left to right shot. And if that path is a lot to the right, we'll have that maybe that right to left draw bias for the right-handed golf. So again, understanding those two numbers can really help you with the direction of your shots. And then when we talk about optimizing strike and distance and getting the most out of your golf shots, we like to look at attack angle. So attack angle is going to tell us with a driver, generally speaking, we want to be optimal and hitting the golf ball on the way up. We absolutely don't want to be doing that with an iron. So we want to be making sure there is a downward hiss when we're hitting the iron. So again, by understanding those main three key data points, we can understand the optimization of the shot, but also the consistency of the shot when you're hitting it.
And look, one of the most important numbers that we know is key for the best players in the world is carry. This is going to really help you manage your game around the golf course. And what we see so much of on course is that golfers will hit a bad shot, maybe it comes short in a bunker, and they immediately default to, what did I do wrong with my technique? I didn't quite catch that right, so this is what I probably did wrong. Well, if you know your carry numbers and you're certain you've got absolute clarity, this is going to help you have so much more confidence standing on the tee that you know that you've got the right club in your hands. If you do hit it in the bunker or leave it short or hit it right, you know then it is from actually maybe a poor technique as opposed to a bad decision. And if you're armed with the right number, the right carry number, you can make great decisions, which will ultimately help you lead to a much lower golf scores on the range.
And I think this just all comes back to what we said, Andy said at the beginning here. The way that you get better, whether it's in your practice sessions or in between lessons, is by having correct, truthful feedback. And the only way you're going to get that, well, one of the best ways of getting that is obviously with a Full Swing Kit.